Hey girls, do you like your back hole? I feel like it's so not feminine to have an asshole.
Not the ones that I liked. The ones that I liked were like everybody was super into it.
Don't do that to me.
Okay, that's what they. I watch the ones where people are into it too, Casey. Okay, I'm not sitting here watching porn. Okay, you fucking asshole.
The next day, I was like, I'm sorry. I don't know why I thought I knew anything about this business.
So, this is bad. Some of this is bad. Some of this is bad. Some of this is
To drag out horse.
No. Are we on? Are we on? Are we on?
Yeah.
Speeding.
Colton, what are you doing?
Change up so that they don't
He's
think.
addicted to
So that they
attention.
don't
He's
think. So that they don't think. They don't think that this is the same episode. We're not. We didn't just. We didn't just half-ass.
You are so tan. Do you run with your shirt off?
I
Look
don't
at your
run.
arms.
I don't
Do you see his
run.
arms?
I don't run.
You don't run?
I'm not allowed to run.
You're not allowed to
Yeah,
run?
my trainer said, do not take too many steps. He goes, you need to be under 4,000 steps.
Why?
Under 4. Oh, you're trying to bulk up.
I'm not trying. I am bulking.
Yeah, you're looking ripped.
I'm getting a little bit bigger. I'm 190. I'm going up to 195.
Can I take a video?
We are. We're taking a video right now.
Why do you want to be 195?
Inappropriate.
Why? I think I'll be happier. Just a little happier.
I would, you know, can I tell you something? If I was 195, I would literally be the happiest I've ever been in my life.
I'm looking to just be a little happier.
Yeah, just a little. What are you now?
I'm at 190.
For sure. And that is so interesting how if you gained weight, you would be happier. And if I lost weight, I'd be happier.
Yeah. I mean, I've thought
We're
about
meeting
it.
in the middle.
I want to just
thought
stay
about
at
it.
my weight. I'm 210.
That's huge.
It's pretty big.
How much do you press?
Bench press?
Yeah.
50 pounds.
I'm not like really big into the weight stuff. I like doing more like body weight workouts.
Oh, I love that. I can lift Lewis. I can lift.
I could for sure lift Lewis, dude. I
Yeah.
fucking send Lewis.
Yeah. Lewis goes, how are you fucking heavier than me, dude? I'm like, because you're a little guy. Because he takes too many steps. That's the
Is
thing.
Lewis? I know Lewis.
Yeah, you know Lewis.
Yeah. He has the beard and the long hair.
Yeah.
That's right.
And he also, every time I see him now, he likes to update me about how this gay guy won't stop messaging him to like see his dick. And every single time he's like, still getting messages. And I was like, I told you that gay men are, you should be put away in jail. I mean,
Yeah.
what we do is disgusting.
Why doesn't he block him? Because
He
he
likes
likes the
it.
attention.
That's a
He likes
good
the
question. He
attention.
likes the attention. If you had someone messaging you every day being like, come on, how big is it? Wouldn't you be like, this is kind of nice?
Asking how big my dick is?
Yeah.
No. They're sending you like, oh my god, you're so cute. I can't believe it. Like you'll post a photo and you'll be like, oh my god, only whatever, like however many likes.
And then every,
they
like, once in a
like
while-
it, and they'll go like, you're so cute.
I'm really bad at compliments. Like,
So you'd block someone over a compliment?
no, I don't block them, but like the way that I respond is always bad. Like, this got me in trouble once. So I was dating this girl, and then this other girl that I was seeing previously hit me up and was like, hey, do you want to hang out this weekend? And I said, hey, I'm in a relationship now, but thanks for thinking of me. And then I put a thumbs up, and apparently that was like not the
Oh
right
my
response.
god, absolutely not. You don't know that a thumbs up will send me through the fucking
No,
roof.
I didn't know that. I thought I was being nice.
I'm doing that too.
Really? Thanks for thinking of me.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Anytime I get a message, I'm always like, really appreciate that, bud. Thank you so much.
If you call me bud again, sends me through the fucking roof.
Was Bud worse than Buddy?
Yeah.
What about Chief?
Yeah, for sure. If you call me Chief, don't mind. Thank
Yeah.
you.
How about Big Guy?
Yeah. I don't like
It
big
depends.
guy.
Yeah.
I go, whenever someone goes, hey, big guy, I go, big. I go, what about little?
Oh, yeah, you like little guy?
I go, little petite girl. I am just a little petite girl with a fucking tight biological pussy.
Gosh, yeah. I think we were talking about that. Just treating it like front. Oh, wait. Why were we talking about that?
We're constantly talking about our front holes. Our front. Let me tell you something about me and Colton is that we love a front hole.
We love it. And you know what? Men love it too.
I wish I had.
A front hole.
Yeah.
Would you call it a front hole if you had a front hole?
If I was a woman, I'd be like, you want to fuck my front hole?
Oh my god. If I was a woman, I would be.
No, Colton, we'd both be dead. And that's why we're not women.
I would be dead because I'd be,
You know what actually the best would be, and I used to think about this when I was a really horny teenager, is that I would wish I was like Mystique from X-Men, because then you could just like be whatever woman you wanted to be, so you get to choose how thin and hot you are, and then you could just have sex with whoever you wanted.
Right. But if I was a girl, I'd probably just have sex with whoever I wanted.
Yeah, but then you can also be a guy and have sex with whoever you wanted.
No, I'd love to be Mystique, but there's just not an option for me.
I actually think for me there is an option. I love
Yeah.
Mystique.
Do you think that
She's also the most powerful X-Men.
No, she's not.
Why are you
Yeah, she
saying
is.
The most powerful X-Men is Jean Grey.
Oh, you know what? You're right.
Yeah.
You are
The
right.
second powerful is a Mystique, and no
I
one knows
think
how.
the
And no one knows
second
how old
one
she
is
is.
Magneto.
But Professor X, I imagine, could whoop Mystique's ass too. He is the X of X-Men.
Does Mystique get their powers
What?
when she
No,
does
that's
them?
Rogue.
No, I know, but does Mystique get there when she looks like them?
Does she get some of their powers?
I think that like she can probably make the claws come out like
Yeah.
Wolverine, but if you shot her in the head, she's fucking dead.
Yeah, it was so sad in that movie when she did get the bullet in her, and then all of a sudden she turned human full time. You could tell she was like, "Who am I now?"
Yeah, she's like.
and then she's like, "Yeah." Also, can I just say about X-Men? Like, I understand that they're comic books and they're all in different universes or whatever, but like, well, for the movies, can we just make it like coherent?
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, it's like number one, it's like, is Professor X dead or alive? Because like that's such an interesting plot point. Because like he was dead, and then the Jennifer Lawrence ones came out, and oh, there he is. And
well,
it's
it's
like,
because the Jennifer Lawrence ones is he's younger.
no, actually, in the third one, he comes back as the old men.
As Sir Patrick Stewart.
Yes.
I
And
don't think I've seen the third one.
yeah. Well, why
It's
would you? It's
because
awful.
there's so much time travel, and that's just like a topic they didn't need to cover.
Also, whenever someone's like,
You know,
do you believe in
they
time
have
travel?
fucking mutants, and they're like, should we tackle time travel?
Yeah.
How would mutants deal with time travel? It's like
People are straight.
I don't
men
like
are
time travel, and I also don't like space.
I hate space.
I don't care about
I
space.
don't care about space.
And they've been bringing space into everything.
Everything.
Spider-Man in space, Iron Man in space.
Newsflash, nothing's there.
Yeah. I mean, what are they gonna do?
I'm so sick of space, and I'm so sick of time travel is such a straight male concept. I feel like gay people are like, whatever, you can't time travel.
No. I think for me personally, I would love to be in like Louis's court. You know.
Well, you were.
In Versailles. You just
I
want
would
to
not
go
be
to
surprised
Versailles.
if we looked back and we have a little Marie Antoinette here. Okay,
That
Like,
could be
that's-
if
but
I
you
was
give-
like, let them eat cake. Sounds exactly like what I would say.
and I'm very more
But
like
she didn't say it.
Marie Antoinette.
Yeah. That was fake.
it was like telephone, but I'd be like
It was like telephone. Yeah,
I'd be like
she
Anne-
could have said it.
yeah.
possibly.
I feel like saying that she didn't say it is a
I'm sure
big,
she's
is a
she had
big
the
leap.
sentiment, but I don't think she said the phrase "let them eat cake." That was like just written in a newspaper about her.
Yeah.
They didn't
piss
have
them off.
newspapers. Back
I don't
then.
think.
Oh,
For sure they did.
Oh,
I'd be Anne Boleyn.
Oh,
really?
the ugly
Yeah.
one?
Yeah, she's super ugly, but she literally changed the way that the country views religion because she like got them to switch over. She was like, "You want this pussy? You're gonna have to leave your wife and convert to,
You're gonna-
to
yeah.
Catholicism,
No.
or whatever it is."
You're gonna the Church of England.
Yeah, the Protestant.
Yeah.
And then he's
were
like,
already
and then she like fucks her brother or whatever, and he's like, actually, now your head's being fucking cut off, you stupid bitch. And then my daughter would be literally Queen of England.
So you want your daughter to be queen? You don't want to be queen.
Well, she was
He
queen
was
for a
queen
bit,
for a little bit.
but
and she's iconic. She would like wear the Boleyn B. I mean, that's very me.
she was. You don't have a D.
I metaphorically I do.
Yeah.
Honey, I have a D. Okay.
And boy, do the boys wear it.
Oh, and the boys, every single boy wears this D in Austin.
okay, well, here's my question. You guys said earlier that you would, if you were women, you would fuck whoever you wanted. Do you
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
it's easier to get laid as a woman
Yes.
or as a gay man?
Woman.
Woman.
Woman? How come? Because straight men will fuck
Because
more.
I can go fuck. There's like, I mean, maybe tops are different, but I can literally, as if I was a woman, I'd be like introducing everybody into me at any point in time. You know what I'm saying?
Also-
I don't have to do any prep work. I'm not really like cleaning. I'm not worried about what I ate that day.
If I was a woman, there would be stories about me in the back alley of the creek getting fucked by like comics.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
and I would just like wear no underwear and like have my skirt riled up and just be like, whoever wants it gets it.
Whoever wants it gets it.
And like literally, and because here's the thing with straight sex with straight men, they have to, and I've been echoing this from straight men so much recently, is that they have to work so hard to get sex from women. So there's a scarcity mentality with pussy. And I wouldn't have that if I was a woman. I would just give it to any guy that I fancy.
And then they'd appreciate.
Well,
They'd be like,
no,
oh,
they
thank you so much for this pussy.
No, they'd probably just call you a whore and then start
No.
rumors about you.
No, the rumors are true.
Yeah. But
The rumors would be
they-
very much
True.
And then the thing that would...
But it doesn't stop them from flapping their gums all around town.
I think the thing that would be annoying is that everybody thinks that they could get it. And we're like, oh, anybody could get it, but not you.
Yeah. And the difference between gay sex and it's like, yes, gay sex is like going to a buffet. It's like anyone's allowed to show up. Everyone's disgusting. You will, no matter who you are, you will find sex at the buffet.
Yeah.
And straight people is like an exclusive club trying to get into VIP. It's like, do you know the right people?
Yeah. And the other thing is, with straight people, they'll be standing in line at the VIP trying to get in. It's like if you two just looked at each other, neither of you guys are getting in the VIP.
100%.
Neither of you guys are getting in the VIP. But if you looked, you guys can maybe fuck somebody in line.
And that's why every once in a while the straight men come to the buffet.
Now, do you think?
And the buffet is my apartment.
Yeah.
Do you,
And there's chips on the ground.
And the only thing that's being served, honey, is oral.
okay, now another question about gay sex. You said you're a top, but does that mean everyone always has to do the blowjobs, or are there certain gay men that's like, I don't?
No,
blow
he
dudes?
loves them.
I love them.
Sure, you do, but like, are there certain gay guys that's like, yeah, I mean, you can.
Well,
suck my
Colton's
dick.
very traditional. He only believes in two genders, and so he believes that when he's he believes that
I
when,
love tradition.
when
Tradition.
he's topping, he will not suck dick because he doesn't believe in that.
Okay.
Yeah, but when I'm bottoming, I insist.
Okay. Interesting.
You know what I love? Ugh, never mind.
What do you love?
I love when you're having sex with guys and then they come from not touching themselves.
I've never done that.
It
Really?
I've heard about it, but I've never
happened
done
3
it.
times last night.
3 times?
Yeah,
3 times.
3 times.
Wait a minute, Colton. You're saying like they always pull out and then have to jerk off to come?
Sorry, no. He's talking about bottoms.
Bottoms.
Oh, so you're just getting fucked and then you come from that.
Yeah.
Okay, I see. When
I've
you're
never
topping,
done
are you
that.
supposed to give a reach around or no? Is that friendly?
Are you supposed to?
I don't.
You can.
You can. I mean, it's more like. I mean,
Seems like a lot of work.
if you're doing missionary, it's probably easier. I don't know.
I mean, no, you can definitely.
I'm already doing too much.
You can definitely do it, but the problem is that like, I don't need a shitty hand. Like,
Yeah.
everybody knows how to do it themselves best.
And also, honey, if I'm back there, it's like, you take care of the front for me. I got the back one, you take the front.
Yeah,
All right?
yeah,
like,
yeah.
and yeah, that's just how it is.
So you were doing nipple sucking.
Yeah, I love it.
And my whole thing is,
I don't
if
like
I
when
even
people- when
see
guys-
you touching your nipples, I'm out.
And when guys look at my nipples, I go, "Oh, mom's here. I'm breastfeeding."
If I look back and you're just over there like,
I hate
yeah, which happens, I'm like, sorry, no, I'm done.
Nah, dude.
Did Gay Tony do that?
I was not really there.
Yeah, for sure.
Right.
And that's stories of a drug addict. Anyways,
Yeah.
do you have anything else?
Drug addict. Speaking of which, I was just walking down 6th Street and a man had passed out at the wheel from heroin. And there was about 8 people just banging on his car window going, hey, buddy, wake up, buddy. That was that guy's name. Hey, buddy. Fucking
I don't know.
the dude.
The dude.
Yeah. Big Lebowski.
Oh, Jeff Bridges?
Yeah, Jeff Bridges. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Which is just so nice that they wanted him to, like, wake up amongst friends. You know, like,
Also, like-
whoa, oh, they're friends. And then the cops came. And I'm
Not your
talking
friend.
cops on bicycles, a cop on a car, a fire machine, fire hydrant, fire engine, car, truck.
Fire truck.
And then a EMT. And I'm talking every single person was so hot. There was a butch lesbian. I was like, that's for someone for sure. There was like a long hair. The girl, she didn't put it in a ponytail, which I thought was
You're not allowed to do that.
what?
I feel like it's expected.
I think it's expected.
It needs to be in a ponytail.
Right.
She can't just walk around with like
Just
curls.
Like I feel like
Put your hair up, honey. You're
feel like-
you're on the job. You have a gun.
I feel like when she went up to the ambulance, she went like this.
Yeah.
I feel like she went like this to open up the
But
thing.
it's also like so cinematic for her to be like, I'm so addicted to my job and I care so much about what's happening with this heroin addict that I didn't even have time to put my pony up. And there she is. It's so beautiful to think of her like kind of like really in a moment of crisis having her hair down. It would be like such a beautiful scene in a movie.
Like she was trying to get a cat out of a tree or something, and
Or,
then
like,
she
more-
got the call, and she's like,
You know what I love videos of girls who are like on the back of the horse and then they're like going really fast. And they're like country girls.
I asked a motorcycle lady, I was like, does that feel good on your hooch? And she goes, right, not better than riding a horse.
Yeah.
Isn't that weird?
Oh,
I would have expected that riding a motorcycle felt better on your front hole.
No, because you're basically like it's emotions of like getting fucked, and then girls love to wear like jeans, and I think
but
that like rib part in the jeans like stimulates their clits.
But have you ever heard of a vibrating rabbit dildo?
Yeah.
Vibrating.
Or a Sibian.
Yeah.
Simeon. See, that's what I'm saying.
You ever use
Hey
one of those on
girls,
your little-
hey girls,
Hey
does
girls.
it feel better on your front hole if you're riding a motorcycle or riding a horse?
And we say front hole to be gender inclusive.
Not me. I don't mean your balls. I could do that test myself.
You have a hole in your balls?
Huh?
What?
I'm not saying does it feel better on your balls.
Like Bert and Ernie. What'd you
What?
say, huh?
Hey girls, does it feel better on your front hole?
Hey girls, do you like your back hole? I feel like it's so not feminine to have an asshole.
Yeah, my question is,
Do girls poop? No, they don't.
they don't. Well, I know the answer to that.
I actually hate when girls are like, I don't poop. And it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, okay. You fucking, I know
tell
it happens.
you that a lot?
Honey, yeah. It's like, honey, honey, I know what happens on your period. Okay. It's all mixed up.
Somebody was just telling me about the period shits, and
I don't even want, it's like, actually, like, when you say it, I can't see anything other than diarrhea and blood being mixed
Yeah,
together.
yeah.
And it's like, good luck. But that's not something that we talk
That's
about
none
on
of
this
my
pod.
business.
That's not my business. And you know what's crazy? I know I brought it up.
yeah, and I'm sorry, but we do not have time. If you guys would like,
Oh, this episode is incredible.
yes,
A rising star.
Rise, you will know this. You will know this name if you don't already. Fantastic man,
Door guy at the mothership.
Yep. But before we tell you who, you already fucking know because you clicked on the link. Please like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Oh
You have
my
no
God.
idea. We'll
Write
kill,
us an email.
We'll kill ourselves if you don't.
Yes, I'm there, baby. But not before we go on tour. We'll be in your city soon. Maybe write us an email.
We'll be in Denver June 21st to the 26th.
Yep, I'm going to New Orleans. A comedy.
Am I coming
festival
with
there.
you?
No,
Yeah.
because you didn't. You got to plan. You got to plan for those things.
Yeah, for sure. We talked about that, but we can.
We did. We talked about it, then we didn't. Talk
No,
about
let's
it.
just do it off. Let's do it.
Let's do it on the pod.
Hey guys, we're doing it off pod. Okay,
We're
so
also
our
looking for a booking agent.
I'm not. I'm a smaller team. Oh my god!
looking for
I
a
said I was
booking
gonna
agent.
hire my sister as my manager. Maybe she'll steal my
she's gonna
money.
steal your
Yeah,
money.
that's what's gonna happen. And she was like, "I want to be your manager. I want to be your manager." My sister's trying to steal from me.
Your sister did say that.
Yeah.
Thought she was gonna steal from him.
My sister also, every time I talk to her, she's like, "How's Colton?" I'm like, "Okay, calm down."
We met half a second.
Yeah. She's like, "Yeah, whatever." Anyways, our podcast guest this week.
Very fun. We talked a little bit about him going to boarding school and getting beat up there
Yeah.
and bullied. This man, if you've seen him on stage, he won't stop moving. But
Fastest
we
guy in
got him to
Austin.
sit down for a full hour with us, and it was fun. Enjoy the episode and stay bad boys.
Give it up for Casey Rocket. So you don't do cocaine anymore, or drink? Are you sober?
What made
Yeah,
you
I've been
stop?
sober for a while.
How long's a while?
Was it that conversation that I had with you? I think it was our first conversation where I was like, hey, want to go to the Moon Tower after party? And then I was blown out. Just so the most stereotypical cocaine person you've ever seen. And I was just like, yeah, so like you're really talented. And if you're going to want to make it in this business, you got to be here for 3, maybe 4 months. Then you got to get out of here, buddy. The next day I was like, I'm sorry. I don't know why I thought I knew anything about this business. Was that why you got sober?
No,
okay.
It was around that time. Yeah, I've been sober for like 18 months or
Oh
something.
damn! Oh my
Yeah.
god, 3 sober girls on one couch.
Yeah.
Completely sober, not California.
Yeah, I'm
nothing?
completely sober. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even.
No
yeah.
caffeine.
No caffeine.
No caffeine?
Nothing. Just cigarettes and
I'm
dreams of a better
Nothing?
life.
Cigarettes
Yeah.
are incredible.
No caffeine. Cigarettes.
Cigarettes.
Feels like
Cigarettes
a
are the
thing.
hardest to quit.
Yeah, I have no interest in quitting. Yeah, it feels. Yeah, it's good. The little death.
I gave myself a year of being like, you don't have to think about quitting smoking cigarettes, and now that year is up, and I do need to start figuring out how I'm gonna quit smoking.
Well, I did the nicotine pouches.
The Zens.
Yeah, but those are just get way more addicted to.
Don't do that.
I love it. You're like, I'm not looking for options. You're like, I don't give a fuck what you try. That's great. Well, Casey, we've already done your intros. People know who you are because we do an intro before this.
They didn't know you were a raging addict.
Hi. Hi, it's me.
Is there you've been in Austin for how long?
I came here 2 Julys ago, so I don't know, 19, 20 month or something.
And how were you first received?
Pretty good. People liked it pretty quickly.
Pretty quickly. That's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, I mean, I'd been doing comedy for a while, but yeah, before I came here, so I just came here and played the hits for a little bit, like a month, and then yeah, people liked it.
Could you give us a sample of the hits?
What are you? What are you? I don't know. Yeah, what are you gonna do? You know? I don't know. Just stuff like
yeah.
that. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's pretty cool. Like Robitussin and stuff.
Yeah, Robitussin and stuff,
Yeah,
for
exactly.
sure.
Love that. Relate to that. So that makes sense.
Have you done Robitussin?
Oh yeah, I used to drink it all the time.
Oh, that's
yeah,
sick.
from when I was like 14 to 15, I drank it almost every day
What,
for
that?
like a year. Yeah,
Every day?
Yeah, I got really into it. Most people don't like it like that, but
No, but you're cool like that.
Yeah, but
So
I
you
just-
were like, you
I
were
get
like,
it.
fucking the Robo.
I get
What
it.
was your were you just buying it at the store as a 14-year-old?
I would steal it. So
Oh, okay.
it's kind of expensive. Well, not for an adult. Like if I ever wanted to get back into it, it's a little late for that. But
No, how old are you?
28.
Oh, no, do it.
Is is
2 more
Robitussin a
years.
kid's game?
I think so. I the last time I did it, I was 18, and I felt like I was gonna die. So I think it's something about that young metabolism your body can handle, like the poison. Then you get a little older. And
What does it just feel drunk? Like
it's hard. It kind of feels like ketamine, but it lasts for like 8 hours. So it's like
wow, ketamine is pretty good too.
I've never
Do
done
you-
that.
Really?
Yeah, gays love ketamine.
That's right. I saw
true.
Dune on ketamine.
dude.
Yeah, twice. It was really good.
Back to back. You just run it back.
No, I was like, I think I'm gonna do it again, but with the ketamine. And I was like, do I like Dune or do I like ketamine?
Your
And I
hair is
like
poking
both.
out in an awkward way.
Thank you. That's what pens are for.
Me and Colton are being better about telling each other what's going on.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, be open. That's
do
great.
you have anyone to tell you hard truths?
I don't know. Yeah, I'm surrounded by yes men. I run with this crew of guys who just let me basically have free reign over anything.
Do whatever
I
you want.
Yeah,
The king.
Was it the last time somebody told you no?
it's been a fox. It's been a fox's moon. I don't even know.
Really?
It's been a moon's day.
Where are you from?
Georgia, Ball Ground, Georgia.
Ball ground?
Ball ground, Georgia.
Ball
It's
gown?
actually from the city is Cumming, Georgia. Cumming, Georgia.
That's rough.
Yeah.
That's hard.
We were one of 10 cities that Pornhub once a year they pick the most like hottest names in America or whatever, like sexy sex names, and you get free Pornhub. So when I'm in Cumming, you get free like Brazzers.
That's cool.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Free what?
Like Brazzers.
Brazzers is the
like,
company that owns Pornhub.
Oh, okay.
And
Brazzers.
all the tube sites.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Like Tube Hub.
Yeah, Tube Hub. Tube Hub. They own Tube Hub.
Tubes Days.
Tuesdays. Yeah.
Toothpaste, tubes taste. Okay, yeah, I've seen that. What? Do you get them in the mail? And they just send it to
They
everybody?
just mail you a Brazzers. They just mail you one porn, and if you don't like it, try again next year. It's like the good porn. The porn. I don't know, but there's so much. I don't know.
Remember when they deleted all their porn on Pornhub during the pandemic, and they were like, "Sorry, this is all unverified," and we were all like, "Oh, my favorite videos are gone."
No.
What I'm gonna do with all these bookmarked?
Pornhub did what?
They deleted like a million videos.
Yeah.
Because and not we're not promoting this, but I think that like a lot of them were like revenge porn or like people didn't know they were put up on there, and anything that was like unverified.
That's so much revenge porn.
Not the
Yeah.
ones that I liked though. The ones that I liked were like everybody was super into it.
Oh, don't do that to me.
Okay, that's what they. I watch the ones where people are into it too, Casey. Okay, I'm not sitting here watching rape porn. Okay, you fucking asshole.
I don't even know what the fuck you mean by that.
I only
What do you mean
And by the way,
that?
the way you said that seems like
Yeah.
you're doing some sketchy shit offline.
No,
okay?
no. It was like,
I only watched the ones where I could tell they were in love. So it was like they would hang out for like 4 or 5 hours.
oh, okay. Is that how you could tell?
The video's 4 or
Yeah.
5 hours.
It's
I
like-
watched the whole thing.
It's
If
like
you
a
spent that much
compilation.
time with them, then
And then they kiss for like 30 minutes and it's over.
Do you like to kiss?
Love a kiss.
I just had a friend the other day tell me he was like, I fucking hate kissing.
Really?
He was like, I hate it. He goes, I think it's kid shit. He goes, I don't know. He's like, I'm in my 30s. I don't want to fucking kiss. He goes, I'll do it because women want me to. But he's like, but I fucking hate
women
it.
want me to.
Women love a good smooch.
Yeah, I love kissing.
Honestly, women are better at kissing than men. Yes or no?
Have you kissed men?
I haven't kissed a man.
You've never kissed a man?
Well, you've been a man.
I've
kissing.
been a man.
And have you ever felt
Yeah.
out of fucking reach? Out of like, oh boy, your skill level's too high for oh me, oh my.
Women say that I kiss good because I care.
I don't believe you.
They don't. Okay,
And if you
they
saw an
don't.
active video, he'd be like, like a little lizard boy.
Like, bleh.
They don't say the last part. It was a 2-pronged sentence. They say that I kiss good, and then I added because I care. But so it's a 2-parter, and yeah.
Can I also say you have a lot of catchphrases? Now, when you're having sex, are they still in motion? Are you still? Because you pace around the stage a lot. Are you kind of like doing sexual things and kind of yelling things out? You know?
Like back and forth,
Yeah.
kiss, back and forth,
Yeah.
kiss, kiss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like lips, ribs, kiss, kiss. No, not so much. The people don't, my girlfriend doesn't like that. I don't
So
do stuff
silence?
like that. Silence. Yeah.
Yeah. You talk enough.
Silence
during the day.
30 minutes leading up to it. Silence during the act of kissing, and the silence 30 minutes after.
And then the next sentence is, dinner is ready.
Soup's ready. Yeah.
Boys came home.
Yeah, it's a little non sequitur I'll be thinking of. Yeah.
Yeah.
Start the car, sweeties. Soup's ready.
Yep.
You go, what?
Yep. And you go, and it's because I care.
That's because I care. I gotta go to bed. I gotta get up early.
Yeah. Do you have to get up early?
No, you don't read. You don't, and don't take this the wrong way. If I'm talking to you, I'm not going like, "Oh, he has a job."
Yeah, this is even right now. This is 10 a.m. for me. This is normal. This is morning hours. I get up at like 1. I stay up really, really late. So.
Are you comedy full time?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Really, really late. Like you see the dusk. Do you see sunrises often?
Sunrise.
No,
If I see a sunrise, I'm mad about it for about a month.
I see them every day.
I fucking hate. I don't know. Do you ever been to Vegas?
No.
no.
Vegas was like a 2-hour drive, 3-hour drive from my college. So we would go there for one night and then do a bunch of whatever Vegas shit, and then not have enough money for a hotel and drive back. So it was like a 48-hour stint, and it was just so rough. So every time I see a sunrise, I'm just like programmed to think, what did I do last night, and when can I tell these fuckers I'm gay? Vegas.
Vegas stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
I go to bed at 5. I have a hard rule, 5.
5 a.m.
Yeah.
Whoa, what are you doing all night?
I watch a lot of movies. I've been watching a lot of Korean horror movies lately.
Do you watch Physical?
Oh, Physical 100.
Yeah.
No, but I saw we were in here yesterday, and you were looking at it. I watched the trailer. They look really strong, so I'm stoked about that.
Let me tell you, they are strong.
Can confirm.
They're strong and they're talented.
That's awesome.
But they do voiceovers, so it is, and the voiceovers are, I would say, patronizing. Just like, oh, and the honor's all of mine. Like, oh.
I don't know what any of this means.
It's a Korean fight show.
I don't like that.
They just like get really strong.
They come strong. They leave.
They're strong
honored.
already.
I like to watch shows about like teenage girls.
Some of them are younger Koreans.
No, they have to be getting like they have to be like getting text messages about like the secrets that they have.
Oh, like year 10. I go by Canadian high school rules. So I say like
year 10,
year 11, year 12.
Are you Canadian? You're not Canadian, you fucking freak.
Get out of here.
I hate
dirtbag.
that when you meet Americans and they're like, well, when I was at university, I was like, you dumb slut. Okay, you went to fucking college at BU. Okay, it's not a university.
Right. Okay. Well, I went to university, so I do.
Well,
say
because
that.
you went in Europe.
No, I went to Chapman University.
No, you just say I went to college.
No, because there's a difference.
I'm guessing.
There's a difference, Casey. Is there a difference?
Casey, did you go to college?
I did. I went to Georgia Southern. I graduated from Georgia Southern.
You have an uneducated vibe.
I graduated. I got a degree in journalism and technical writing.
So technically,
I also went to the Universidad de Paris. I spent a semester studying in Paris.
parle-tu français?
Yeah. I don't speak French though. No.
You refused.
But I took one class. It was awesome. So I just hung out in Paris all day. It was great.
I spent a month in Paris too.
I've never been out of the country.
It was great.
I love that you said he has an uneducated.
Well,
vibe.
by the way, I'm uneducated.
Yeah.
I'm deeply uneducated. But yeah, I think
Deeply.
aesthetically, I guess to me, I look at you and I go like, oh yeah, me and him, we just went to high school.
For sure.
Oh, you didn't go to college.
I didn't go to college, no.
Okay.
I failed out of community college like 3 times.
I always thought the end of that story is, and then I came back and finished.
No, never finished. Never did that.
Because I've seen.
I worked
too
at a
many
gas
success-
station. I worked at a gas station for like 3 years.
I feel like movies always allude to somebody trying really hard and then succeeding at the end.
the last time I went to college, I was only
You know
really
movies, is that true?
I've seen
hundreds.
hundreds.
Last time I went
And
to
it's true.
I was only going to the community college because I had found a good group of people to have lunch with every day, and so I would meet up with them to go to lunch at the community college.
Right.
And then I remember at the end of the semester, I was like failing every single class because I was like going in high on Ritalin and like Adderall and not going to class or doing my homework.
Okay, one sec. Can
Yeah.
I just pause real quick? Now, in the movie that you've seen so many movies.
Yes.
What's the next scene?
The big falling out where the lunch group, let's just say lunch isn't as comfortable as it used to be.
Well, no, I
Oh,
remember.
that's a really good point. What happened?
I
Did
looked
they-
at all of them and they were like, "Are we all coming back next year?" And I said, "I think I'm gonna start doing stand-up comedy." And they all said, "You should." And then I did, and I never went back to school.
And you never talked to them again?
No.
So you looked around and you were like, you guys are the problem.
Well, no, I was like, you guys are my friends for life, and they're like, we love you, and then yeah, it's been gone ever since.
Have you ever? Yeah, hair school was very much that we're gonna be friends forever, guys. I literally talked to 0 of them still.
They're fucking strangers.
Do you have any like summer camp places that you went to that you're like, God, I should call him, but I'm not going to.
You got some hometown friends though.
Yeah, I have a lot of friends from like home and stuff like that. Yeah, people I'll talk to once a year around Christmas.
Christmas, because you go back
I go back to Atlanta for Christmas.
and they stay there.
They stay there full time. Yeah, they don't go anywhere. Yeah, a lot of them work at Costco.
What's the job that when you get really down and you go, maybe I should just. What's the job that you?
Oh, like as a
What's
plan
your backup,
B.
What's your backup plan B? Because I just posted a video that I was like, this is the end of that plan B. It was about meth abortions, but the point was I can't have a regular job anymore.
I would open a diner in a small town.
You would open a diner?
In a small town.
Yeah.
I hate managing people.
And I actually hate being a server, and I'm about to lose my job for my bad attitude. Keep going. What's going on with you?
No, I think about small town stuff a lot. Yeah, my mom lives in the middle of nowhere in Illinois, and she's a horse trainer. So she lives in this little farmhouse that my great grandpa built in Virgins, Illinois. This little tiny village in Illinois.
If I lived there, I'd go, Virgin.
That's what you'd say.
Yeah.
Ooh, I guess it's
Where's my
virgin time.
Brazos? Where's
I go,
my
I-
porn
yeah.
magazine
Ooh,
once a year?
That's what I do at work all
I'm
day
over at
long.
Cummings.
I go, I'm a virgin in Illinois.
Yeah.
I got my great grandfather built this cabin. You want to fuck me? You want to take my virginity in here in
My
Virgin,
grandpa
Illinois?
built this-
What's your mom's name?
Yeah.
your mom's
What's her
name?
Her
name?
name's Jen.
Jen.
Gin. Oh, my name is Gin. I'm addicted to gin, and I can't stop fucking in the cabin.
Yeah, the third floor is squeaky from all the railing Casey does.
She's not old. Though. Who's saying that? The old
The
person?
horse.
Oh, the horse. Oh, that makes sense.
yeah, damn.
Yeah, the house is a wreck. Everybody fucking so much.
Yeah, I would be allowed in there, but my hooves keep going through the floorboards.
Is your last name really Rocket?
It's rolling, rocking. It's rolling.
Did you ever consider joining the military?
I did. Yeah, I used to get drunk in college, and I would just be like, "Yeah, dude, I'm gonna join the Marines." Yeah, I would think about it all the time. Yeah, I would watch like World War II stuff, and I would just like cry, and I'd be like, "Dude, they don't know what I'm about to give for this country." But
I love an alcoholic who like desperately wants to be in the military.
I just
I'm
want to be
gonna
a hero.
Give.
Nobody's gonna give me the respect when I get back from combat. Like you're thinking like years in the future
After I did all that,
after the things I'm gonna do.
they're not gonna fucking give me nothing.
I'm gonna take that Purple Heart, throw it into the river, man. I did this for America.
You're relating to that fucking.
Wait, so what's your backup
Forrest
plan?
Gump. Oh yeah.
I'd like to be like a ranch hand, like do like ranch, like farm stuff. I think I could do that.
Do you know any horse skills?
Yeah.
What?
Lead by rope, lead by example.
Okay, yeah, well, okay, let's just say, can you give me any like tips? Say I have a horse audition,
Okay.
and I'm me. I've been
Now,
on
Colton,
horses.
can I ask you a question? In what situation are we auditioning for? Because like, are you auditioning to buy the horse? Like, in
No,
your mind, I
I'm-
need you to tell me what you think a horse audition is.
Okay, I'm showing up to Jen's house, and I'm like,
Yeah.
hey, I heard you guys need a second you because your arthritis is getting so bad.
Yeah.
And she's
Does
like,
your mom have arthritis?
She's getting a little bit of it
Oh shit.
yeah, of course, because of the ropes.
Yeah.
because of
The rope.
The
Right.
rope leads.
And
Is it
and
GIN
I'm trying
or
to
G?
and I'm trying to impress her. What's the skill that I show?
J-E-N. What should you do?
And she was like, "Oh, this
Oh,
guy
did you say
really
your mom's
does
name
know
is
horse."
Jen?
Jen. Like Jen, like normal.
Oh.
human
Well, you
name.
didn't say it like normal. You said it like
Jen.
Gin, like the
gin
liquor.
rummy.
My mom says
Gin.
gin like the liquor.
Yeah.
Like Jen.
Liquor
J-E-N.
fast.
So, and
she'll
so-
be your mom.
So your Colton's are auditioning.
Okay, you show up at the stable.
Wait,
Uh,
I'm not showing up to her house first. I should just go straight to the stable.
the stable's in the backyard. It's all just a farm,
All
so
right,
it's like
I'm just fast power walking over to the stable. I open up the door.
I'm getting fucked by the horse.
I close the
Mr.
door.
Mr. Hand
I
style.
look back. I go, "Are you done in there?"
It doesn't even hurt.
Okay.
It actually doesn't hurt as bad as I thought.
I can't feel a thing.
I open back the door. I get a different horse.
Yes.
I take the horse out of the stable.
Yes. Okay, now you're like in the halter room where all the saddles are. You're in the tack room. So Miss Jen is sitting there at her big desk with briefcase and she's counting money like the wrestling promoter in Spider-Man.
Yeah.
So it's like all these dollar bills.
Yeah.
And this is horse money, so she's got like 70
Tens
bucks.
tens of money.
She's got tens of monies.
For sure.
And she looks up and she would say,
Is Dylan done yet? And I go,
Say
no,
that.
ma'am. He's still working hard. Hardly working.
Yeah, I'm like, he has a condom on.
Okay, Dylan. Oh, sorry about that, ma'am. Let me show you my horse skills. And what do I show her?
you show her, you put the bridle in the mouth, you put the bit, they call it a bit. You show her how you put the bit in.
Okay.
And then you show her how you sometimes you twist their ear if you need something to be done to their mouth because it kills the pain in their mouth. And you show her all this cool
That's so
horse
nice.
tricks.
Wait, what?
All these
You
cool
like
horse
twist
tricks.
their ear?
You know, I was so scared about with
Maybe their
horses.
lip. Maybe not the ear. I don't think they like their ears being touched.
You know what?
Tell me if you twist their lip, it shuts off the nerves to their mouth. It's not their ear. Yeah, you're pulling their
twisted.
fucking.
I'm yanking on the mane. I go, but yeah, I did get the horse in here without any bridle.
I will say the other day I did get exposed in our friend group for having horse lessons when I was a kid.
Yeah.
and it's a huge point of contention in my life at the moment. But
Because he said he grew up poor.
I did grow up poor.
Uh-huh.
But can you please explain to him that also like when you
can be
that
poor.
you can be poor and afford a weekend of horse lessons?
Yeah, that stuff can happen.
It's like $25.
yeah, it's not that much.
it's like by the way, the farm I went to like shut down probably for like abuse or something. And
So
the
in
thi-
turn, I was very poor because she was not charging enough money for the lessons.
the only thing I remember from going is that one, I have a scar on my back from when the horse bit me, and two, they would be like, you have to clean out their hooves, and they're like, but if you do it wrong, they'll start bleeding, they'll bleed to death, and you'll kill them. And I remember being like, I'm not doing it.
Right.
And they're like, you have to. It's part of horse lessons. And I was like, but it could kill them, and I'm 13. And they're like, mm-hmm.
That's a risk we're
Willing
willing
to
to
take. I was like, I don't think a 13-year-old should be doing this. And then I'd get put on there, and it would start crying.
The horse would?
I would cry.
I said the horse
Because it
would.
would really scare me. Yeah.
It's my rib. I was always curious how giving are horses with their feet.
They're
I always
pretty
see
good with it.
So
You'd be
people
surprised. You go like that, and they'll put them up. They're pretty good with it. Yeah.
But
Are they trained?
They're trained.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, also, they're always like, don't walk behind them.
Yeah.
You know, and you're like, but so why? Why are they trying to kick me?
They'll give you a big kick.
Yeah.
It's just that's like their punch. So like they get spooked, they send something,
Oh.
fucking big kick.
I've been on a horse while I got spooked, and then it started freaking out, and it bucked me off.
That'll happen.
Yeah.
One time I took a bunch of Ritalin with my friend Marcus, and we went down to the barn, and I jumped on the horse's back with no saddle, and it took off, and I was so geeked up I was able to just hold on for like hundreds of yards, and then it bucked me off, and I flew in the air, and I landed on my feet like Spider-Man.
Wow.
a
And
true
you
story.
thought, this is why I did. This is why I'm gonna be so great at the Marines.
The Green Berets would be lucky to have a guy like me.
We're gonna go.
When
back
I
to
see
World War
girls
I.
riding bareback, I'm like, I wish that was me. If I was a girl, I would just work in the stables and have like long hair and like ride bareback. I'd be like, I don't need a saddle. You know, I trust my horse. Also, my friend.
That's my horse.
Yeah, and then I also, when I was in like high school, I was like deep down in the rabbit hole of YouTube, and I found this girl from California, and she was actually killed on her horse, but no one was there to see what happened, and her friends kept making all these videos for her, and I used to just watch them over and over and over again. It was just slideshows of her and the horse, and they'd be like, "No one knows what happened, but we miss you, Emily."
No one knows.
That seems
what
suspicious
happened.
as hell. No
I
one
know.
knows, and no one will ever know.
And people were really supportive of the horses as well. They're like, we know that like Mr. Rogers would like never do anything to hurt Emily. Like he loved her more than anything in the world. And I would just watch them over and over and over again.
I feel like that's something. Like,
I could text my friend right now
why are
and
they
be like,
getting
what's that
out
girl's
ahead
name?
of the? Like they're like, oh my god, they killed Emily, but they're gonna go after Mr. Rogers. They're gonna try. The town is gonna try to kill this horse.
Oh, I loved
We're
it.
gonna kill that horse. Emily was my favorite student. The teachers are getting involved. It's pretty intense.
I remember when those were not the real names. I don't even remember what the real names are, but I used to watch those all the time, which is so morbid.
Emily is a very common horse girl name.
Yeah, for sure.
It's top 3 easily. Elizabeth.
I actually want to say her name was like maybe it was like Caitlin, but it was spelled like Cayle.
That makes sense.
That's not it.
Kately. Kately. Kately Anthony.
I love Casey Anthony.
I would look at the horse girls and horse people really in like 5th grade and be like, they have no future. Horses are a thing of the past. Just be like, you fucking morons.
I love horses.
I swear to God, there was 30 horses that interrupted the. I think I saw Greg Abbott on a horse. Is what I'm gonna say. I don't know if it was him, but
It's like a parade or something.
yeah, it was a parade of horses. It started out with like 20 cops, and then they
side saddle.
and then it was no, I was like Bryn from fucking Game of Thrones. They like lashed his legs down to the horse, and I thought, why would he do this?
He probably felt like such a
in
man.
public. But no one's like, that's our governor over there on the horse, showing a sign of
But
power.
haven't you ever done something where you're like, now people are really gonna fucking like this, and then you just humiliate yourself? You want to hear mine?
Yeah, I have this.
When I was in 8th grade, I decided. By the way, everyone hated me. I decided that I was going to run for student body president. Huge mistake. I used to do it every single year. I never won. Okay, so this year I just watched MTV True Life. I Want to Be Popular, and I watched this girl. And what she did when she went in front of her class to like do it, she had this whole speech prepared, and then she ripped it up. And she was like, "I don't actually need this speech because I'm going to speak
I've
from the
seen
heart."
that in so many movies.
So then I went up on stage in front of the entire school. And I went up and I just started, I started ripping it up. I remember I could see my brother's face from the crowd. He was like, I fucking hate this kid. And I don't need this. And then I remember, I ripped
Just for clarity, some girl already did that.
on MTV's
Okay,
True Life.
I thought maybe a competitor.
No, just me. No, they had all done their. They had all
3
done
people in a
speeches.
row rip up. Oh, what are we even doing here?
I go up, I have the paper ready to rip.
That's what I thought you were doing. Yeah, I thought you were just copying. You're like, you know what? I also don't need this.
No, I didn't have a speech prepared, so it was a blank piece of paper either way. And I went up and I ripped it up and I threw it on the ground like, I don't need this. But then I realized after I ripped it up, like, oh, I don't really have anything to say about how I'm speaking from the heart, and here I am. And then afterwards, my English teacher came up to me and she was like, probably should have wrote something, huh? I was like, yeah, probably. And then I didn't win.
Do you think that lost you the election, or do you think you were already gonna lose?
Do you think it was a sinking ship already?
100% already lost. I was never gonna. Everyone hated me in middle school.
I really love in Disney movies and that there's always a guy who's running the numbers, who's like on the sideline that doesn't exist in real schools. You know what I'm saying? The guy who's like the campaign manager.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
a kid campaign manager. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah. Yeah.
I wish that kid existed.
I
He's
wish
my
so-
favorite. He's my favorite.
I
character.
wish people. I did have that because they'd be like, Dylan, don't do it again. Don't run again. You know what I mean? Like I was just so desperate for validation that I was like, I had this thing in my head where I was like, these kids should really like me, and I don't understand why they don't. So I'm just gonna kind of prove to them.
Do you have any advice for younger him?
I've kind of figured it out.
Yeah. No, it seems like you solved it, but
Everyone
Well,
loves it
no,
now.
he didn't though.
Isn't everyone obsessed with me?
everyone kind of likes you a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
When I was in 5th grade, I did
But you're not giving any
oratorical.
more speeches.
I won
I'm
my
on stage every night giving a
oratorical.
speech.
Okay, good point.
I'm sorry.
Big speech.
We're listening to you,
No, you're good.
and you're our guest. We're happy you're here.
I
Hey,
did.
thank you for coming.
I did oratorical, and I
What's
got
that word?
oratorical. You don't know what I'm talking about? Oh God.
Can we guess?
Yeah.
Okay, it's like an eye exam.
No, I was thinking it's
Oratorical. It's like reading the future.
no oratorical
Like an
is
oracle.
the Harry Potter guys who fight the villains.
I was gonna say it was the puddle of memories.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say like fancy walk, like a fancy way of walking. Like,
Oratorical.
look at him, he's doing the
Oratorical.
oratorical. It's like in Alice in Wonderland where they're like, he's doing the Fubberwadgy, and he does that crazy fucking thing. You can Google it, but
No, I've seen it.
Fubberwadgman. And I did oratoricus. That's where you give like a speech. Every student gives a speech, and if your speech is the best, you move on to regionals.
Isn't that like debate, speech and debate?
Kind of, but you just like give a speech. I don't know. I thought every school did this.
I
went to a very
would've
poor school.
loved to see
So did I.
that speech.
Mine was
Can you
about
give us a
mine was
sample?
about friendship.
Can you guys-
Were you
I
doing the
remember.
Were you circling the stage?
I remember a little bit of it, but I had just gotten a retainer, I think. So I was talking with a lisp, and because I had a retainer or something.
And everyone's like, gay.
Yeah, you're like, damn, he can't even move his tongue right.
Just because you have a retainer, you should still be friends with me.
And the
Friendship is so
list
important.
was from the retainer, not because I'm gay.
and you find out who your real friends are.
Just dead, complete silence. Yeah, it was really awkward. Yeah, I had to give it in front of like the whole cafeteria, and the whole school had gathered around. It was me and like one other kid. I was in like the finals of the whole school. Pretty impressive, Sawney Elementary, and
Sony?
Sawney.
Sony.
It's a
Is it
Native
spelled the
American
same?
name.
Oh.
W-A...
W?
That's not how you would start that. S-A-W-N-E-E.
And are you- are you-
W-A-Z-X-B.
And are you native?
No, I'm not. Yeah, it was about friendship, and I remember I said, friendship is more than, it was like, friendship, friendship is more than, friendship is what? Friendship is who? Yeah, it was just really sassy. It's not too dissimilar from what I do now. It was like I said, friendship can be a lot of things. Friendship can be a pizza party. I was like 9 years old, so it's like not that good. I was like, friendship can be wrestling with your friends on the trampoline. It was a lot of like wrestling stuff because I used to be really into wrestling. So it's like,
That's what I'm saying. I would love to hear
Yeah.
your speech.
friendship can be doing backflip on trampoline and having friend there to catch you even when you fall off and bump elbow.
Friend can be fucking smashing chair on back.
Friend can be throwing through table and top of ladder till dad says get off. But that's what dad does. He always says get off ladder today.
Friend can be painting your face in a different color, even though it is sometimes I say I don't want you here. I do.
I love when you're on stage and you go, and that was dad.
And that was dad.
You have a good relationship with your dad?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's his name?
Chris.
Is he good looking?
Yeah, handsome lad.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a salesman.
Does he like
What does
gay?
he sell?
He's not gay.
No, I didn't ask if your dad was gay.
Wow, very defensive.
That's so defensive. I asked.
Not gay. My dad, not
Do
gay.
you think maybe bi? I asked, does your dad like gay, or does he? Would you kind of grow up thinking with things like don't associate with gays?
No, he never said anything like that.
How did he explain sex, and did he use horses?
My parents were divorced when I was really young, so he never talked about my mom ever. So no horse stuff there.
No horseplay.
But yeah, I don't remember what the question was. Yeah, he didn't hate gay people. I remember I said Britney Spears was gay one time. I was in the car with my friend Barry Carter, and
Shout out Barry.
Shout out Barry. I think he's like a painter now. You can Google him.
My
Apparently, he's
family
like
has a paint company. That's a good business.
It's a good
Yeah.
business.
It's good business. Always money in paint. What was I saying?
You called Britney Spears
Oh,
gay?
Yeah.
Britney Spears gay.
I was like,
Is-
Britney Spears is gay because she kissed Madonna at whatever
Yeah, I
the
remember
MTV
that.
thing
It
or
was
whatever.
huge for us.
And then my dad turned around. He was all mad and he said, "You don't even know what gay means."
And you're never gonna find out.
Wait, how old are
If
you?
you want to find out what gay is, I'll show you what gay
What?
is.
Yeah. What is it? What is?
I don't
what
think
does he mean by that?
I think he was like shocked we were even talking about the concept of gay. Like he was like, "You guys don't even know what that stuff is."
Will you text him
Gay.
right now
Wait,
and say,
wait,
and my,
wait,
my
wait.
gay friends want to know if you like gay?
You said he was driving, and he turned around.
Yeah, and he said, "You don't even
So-
know what gay means."
No. He went. You don't even know what that.
Yeah, he was like upset. You don't even know what that means. Don't talk about that. You don't know what
But
gay
you
is.
probably said, "Yeah, I do."
Yeah, I do. Britney Spears did it with Madonna's. Bitch
Yeah.
ass.
But the thing is,
I love how you
Britney
said
Spears.
Madonna's.
Madonna's.
I would say Britney Spears is gay, but I'm not saying that she herself is lesbian. I'm saying that she just represents what gay people is.
Sure, the gold standard. Yeah.
Do you
She's
like gay?
definitely an AI robot for sure.
I like gay. Yeah, gay. I like gay.
Gay,
Gay's
gay cool.
Gay cool with me. Gay cool in general.
What's the worst thing that ever happened to you?
The worst thing
That ever happened.
that ever happened to me.
And
I
this
don't
is
know.
a safe space.
Oh yeah, and another thing. This is a safe space.
I don't know the worst thing that ever happened to me. I don't know. I was thinking about this the other day. I got jumped. I went to military school and I got jumped by like 30 people
Did
one
get
time.
into military school.
Yeah, I went to military school for like a semester when I was 14 because
Couldn't hang.
I got kicked out of public school. Well, after I completed the semester, I was allowed to go back to public school. Like I had got kicked out of public school twice in 1 year, so
what?
I wasn't allowed to go back.
I hate to say this, but what did you do?
I got into a fight in the 8th grade.
No, that made them jump you.
Oh, okay. I was smoking Spice with these kids because this was right when Spice came out, and it was me and these kids, like I said, smoking Spice in the woods, and we left the
I think
woods.
Spice is like kratom.
No, it's like synthetic weed, but it was like more like salvia or like
I love salvia.
PCP. It was crazy. But
Okay, that's a big jump.
Yeah, but it's so is it
It's kind of like PCP.
well, sometimes it would make you like have complete like meltdowns, like mentally. Like it was.
Have you ever watched salvia videos online?
Yeah.
I love them.
Same. Okay, keep going.
Well, we left the woods. We were like smoking and all hanging out. They were like kind of like half friends. And then when we walked out, this guy was like, "My spice is gone." And then for some reason they were all like, "Dude, why did you take it?" And I was like, "What?" I was like, "What?" And I didn't take it. And I was like, "What are you talking about, man?" And I guess like maybe being an anxious person, and also like back then I looked even worse than I do now. Like I had a shaved head and I had really bad acne, so I just kind of looked like a meth
You don't
head.
look bad now.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was wondering what you meant
Casey,
by
you're
that.
very handsome.
I'm a handsome lad. Whatever. You guys are the best. This is so fun. This is a safe space.
Yeah.
This is all I want to
You're
do.
gonna be really vulnerable and then we'll attack.
Can I braid your hair?
yeah. Come on, it's okay. Say you were molested.
Wait, when were they done with you?
Those people.
Yeah.
What kind of jump was it? Was it like?
Okay, so they were upset.
By the way, did you have the spice? You
No,
put
I
it in your
didn't take
pocket
it.
on accident.
They probably smoked it all.
They probably and we were like sitting on this log like by a bunch of leaves. Like it could have just easily fallen on the leaves.
They didn't look.
I love
for it
that you
at all.
remember this. You're like,
Yeah.
it's probably on the leaves. It's like it's something you took.
Well,
it.
you know, that's literally exactly what I said. I said, because I was like panicking because they were like older. They were like juniors and I was a freshman and they were like strong, like football players and stuff. And they were like, "We know you took it, just admit it." And I was like, "Dude, you probably just lost it and you'll never find it." And they were like, "Oh, we'll never find it then. Why would we never find it?" And I was like, and then I just started panicking. So then everything I was saying just sounded like a lie.
I feel like it's like search me.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's what I kept saying, and they were like, "Nah, we're done with that." They kept saying that we're past that. And
We
then,
haven't even gotten to there yet.
I know we just got to a point of contention. I mean, we were doing fine 5 minutes ago. Things have escalated extraordinarily quickly.
This is not your spice. This is more spice.
Well, the thing is, spice costs like $3 too. Like you could buy like 4 grams of spice in the gas station for like
I've never
$10.
even heard of spice. This is
It's like
some
K2.
Georgia-
It was like K2 or Red Dawn. Maybe it is a Georgia thing. I don't know.
No, I've heard of it before. I
Yeah.
just don't really know what it is.
It was a very small window of like 2 years from like 2010 to 2012 where stores would sell it, like smoke shops, and it was like legal weed, but it was all these research chemicals. So like every bag was like different types of like analog random chemicals, 2CI, like random like LSD components and like crazy. I mean, who even knows what was in it? But okay, so they're all mad, and I go back to my room because we live there. It's military school, and one of my roommates was friends with those guys, and I get a knock at the door. This is like an hour later. This guy's like, "I need you to come with me." It's another kid, and I was like, "Fuck it, man. I'm walking the plank." Like I was like such a bad kid. I was like, "Whatever you're gonna do." Guess it's just my destiny. And like I like threw my hat off and I was like, "Guess I'll catch up with you boys later." And so I follow him to the bathroom and there's like 30 dudes in there because there's no cameras in the bathroom. And I was like, you do a man's crime, you got to do the man's time. But I literally didn't steal it. So I go in there. I shouldn't even have went in there. That's a bad move. I
Right.
should probably just stayed by the camera.
Also, like, sorry, and then I don't mean this in a bad way, but like 30 guys. Like, honestly, me and Colton could take you down right now.
Well, it was like a mob mentality of like it's an all boys school, so it's like whenever there was going to be like somebody had beef or something, like everybody was super stoked about it. So
So what happened?
so I went in there, and then they were like accusing me of stealing it, and I was like, "Nah, man, it's not like that." And he pointed his finger in my face, and I said, "Get your finger out of my face." "No, thank you for doing that." And no, thank you, kind sir. And then they just like beat the shit out of me for like a couple of minutes.
All 30 of them?
Some like
I
maybe a
feel like that's the
dozen or
thing
something.
Is, you know, like you can't get a kick in. Like I never.
Yeah, it was
get to
crowded.
Kick the guy. It's always I'm gonna kick him.
Yeah, they're kind of like rotating, like.
Yeah.
Your turn.
But it worked out fine. I mean, I
Did
wasn't
you learn
critically
your
injured.
lesson?
Yeah. I didn't do anything in the first place,
But
but
did the school find out? Were they like?
they didn't care. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, "They jumped me. They jumped me." I like ran out of there, and then
Oh, you ran out of there.
Yeah.
Okay. So you just hurt by a lot. Did you break anything?
No break. They mostly hit me like in the back of the head. I think they were like professional hitmen. So it doesn't. They used old police tactics, where the bruises don't show up.
Damn, back of the head.
But, yeah, it was like a bunch of people from like bad neighborhoods and stuff. So like I guess maybe like they knew like to like hit in places like that couldn't be seen and stuff.
Like, this is where my dad hits me.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, generational trauma incarnate. Yeah, it was fine though.
Did you smoke spice with them again?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
And did you forgive
You guys
them?
would be like, hey, sorry about that beatdown we gave you earlier. It's okay, bro.
No, I didn't forgive them. It hurt my feelings because we were all friends. And I was like, why you do?
Why you do?
A betrayal most foul.
Yeah.
It made me
Did
sad.
any of them try to approach you later on, and you were like, "No"?
Have you- has
Wait,
anyone
what about your
reached out?
roommate? Wasn't he the guy that was like?
He was like adjacent to it, but he was just like, that's what happens, man. Like, you shouldn't have stole it. And I was like, I didn't steal. Yeah, the whole thing. I got jumped years after that. This is a weird story. I was talking to my girlfriend on the phone when I was in college, and I was telling her that story, and I was like drunk. And she had never heard that. She's like, "Oh, that's crazy." And I got off the phone and I went to my next door neighbor's house who were drug dealers, and I was wasted. And I was just hanging out over there, and someone knocked at the door, and then it's just so ironic. Then like 5 dudes ran in and just beat the shit out of me and stole all this stuff. So then I called her back and I was like, "I got jumped again." And she was like, "What's happening to you?" Like, it's like I spoke it into existence.
I was literally gonna say you manifested getting jumped again.
Big jumped energy.
Whoa.
Maybe someone heard me talking about it and like, oh, this guy's vulnerable to
Jumpable.
jumps.
He's
He's
jumpable.
jumpable.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
completely jumpable.
I've never
There's no risks. This guy's jumpable.
Have you been jumped?
No.
It doesn't happen very often. That was the only 2 times for me. It's not like I'm from.
I'm actually gonna say this. The second time you were jumped, the first time felt like more of a beating. Like, because I mean, like usually if you don't know you're about to be
For
jumped,
sure.
but you walked into it. You were not,
Yeah.
Yeah, I
would
guess
say
so.
I'm
that
not
too.
blaming the victim.
Yeah,
but
more
I'm
of like a beat down.
a beat down. You know what I mean? A crime and punishment.
Yeah, but you can get jumped in. And that's where I
Yeah.
thought, when you say military school, I'm going, oh, you got jumped in, you got a little hazing. Did you also
Yeah.
get hazed?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, a little. Like there was stuff like that. Yeah, we weren't allowed to talk for the first month. You're not allowed to talk.
Is this military camp or is this one of those like wildlife you talks?
No, it was like a military school. It was Riverside Military Academy.
Shout out.
So it was a shout out.
Would you recommend it?
No, it was a nightmare. It was
Yeah.
awful. But it was whatever. I got really strong.
Ropes courses and stuff like that?
Yeah, a lot of rope stuff. At one point, I could do 35 pull-ups in a row.
Whoa.
So I got it.
You know the guy at my gym just told me. He goes, "You'll never be able to do a pull up."
Really?
He said you're too top heavy. Damn. That really hurt my feelings. I also don't believe him.
No, I'm sure
No,
with the
there's-
proper
you
training.
don't just- not even proper training. I feel like you just try every day, you'll get one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we do have to wrap up. He has to get out of here in the
Well,
next couple of minutes.
yeah,
No,
yeah,
hey, you have
5
Valentine's.
minutes,
He's got
10
a
minutes.
girlfriend. It's Valentine's Day.
I got
No,
Valentine's Day
don't
lunch.
hate the episode. I keep on telling you that.
Okay. Oh my god. Okay, it's not Valentine's Day.
Valentine's
Do you
dinner.
have any questions for us?
Do you have any questions for us? Do you like us?
What's the scariest thing that's ever happened to you? Have you ever seen a
Scariest
ghost?
things?
No, I've never seen a ghost. Ghosts don't fuck with me.
You ever seen a ghost? Okay.
What's the scariest thing that ever happened to me? I don't know.
Yeah. You ever been in like a serious accident?
Yeah.
I've been shot at a couple times.
Really?
Yeah.
I got shot at on 7th Street when I first moved here. I was driving over, like when you keep going and you cross the bridge over by Riverside, someone pulled down the center lane, so I kind of stopped my car and they just sprayed an Uzi over my car. Like, I was like, what the fuck? I
What?
called the police like a little snitch.
Oh, I don't call the police.
I did.
yo.
I got scared.
Yeah.
Did they hit
Got
your
spooked.
car?
No, they just like sprayed it over me to like fuck with me or something. I don't know. It was crazy.
Are those
It
bullets?
worked?
Yeah, I heard
This
I heard
guy's
the ground.
jumpable.
We heard about what happened, bitch boy.
I will say though, how tall are you?
5'8", 5'7".
That's people. I think sometimes when you're taller, people don't fuck with you as much.
People
probably.
just assume that I'm gonna do something.
Especially, well, not right now with your hair.
No, right now they're gonna be like, that guy's super. You guys love surfing.
Yeah, but right now with my hair, I've noticed that people are kind of more like, "Whoa,
Yeah.
he could fuck someone
Well,
up."
you look like you could have surf time.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
Yeah, I used to do a lot of snowboarding, and the closest I've been to dying, even though I've been shot at several times. Is one time I was in the back country and this this tree was sticking out me like this, but I was coming down so I couldn't see it, and it legitimately took my hood off.
Whoa.
And I went like, "Woo." But like if that had just been right
And you
here,
got stuck
I
there,
would've
you're
just
hanging
been
there?
like, so that's probably the closest I've ever come to dying.
When I was
Does that answer your question? So I haven't seen a ghost.
when I was a senior,
But I do shred
patronize me.
But I do
So I've
shred
seen a little
gnar.
baby little ghost, you little
Yeah. But for real, Pow Pow was fresh that day.
oh, you know what wasn't scary? One time,
What's scary?
well, one time I did get into a car accident when I was a senior in high school. We can't really talk about that. But I did also one time we were hanging out. We used
Were
to
you guys yelling the N-word? What was it? What do you mean?
Is this a racially motivated car accident?
You know, I'll say it.
What
We
do you
were
mean you
me and my
can't
friend
talk
were
about
very,
it?
very. Me and my friend were really drunk, and we crashed into a telephone pole going like 50 miles an hour,
Yeah.
and then moved the car. We got away with it, but the complete telephone pole was across the street. And we just like drove the car back and was like, "What happened?" But
Somebody hit my car.
but one time we used to hang out on top of the mountain a lot, and our battery died, and so then we had to with the car turned off, go all the way down the mountain, going super fast with like everything was locked up, and that was really scary.
That is scary.
But it was fucking cool.
That's scary as hell.
Yeah, we had to use the e-brake, and then it like stopped working.
Yeah.
And then there was a car that was parked, and we knew it was parked down there, so we were going like super fast down this dirt road, and we all had to be like, "Help!" And it was nighttime. It was scary.
That's horrifying. Yeah, that's super scary.
Yeah, we used to spend a lot of time on the mountain.
Yeah, so do we.
Every single day we went out to the mountain.
We go to the mountain.
What
We call
mountain?
it, we
Well,
call
I'm
it
from
the
a small.
Herminator.
I'm from a town of 5,000 people in Massachusetts,
Oh,
so we would
okay.
go to Beartown Mountain.
Beartown Mountain.
But but this has been super fun. Casey, so much for coming on.
Yeah, actually, one of
what?
our fastest episodes.
I thought
I go, well, and God, we're gonna have you back on so we can really dig into the psychology behind what's going on.
yeah, there's certainly some
Trauma.
some exposed nerves here we need to probably get down to. Yeah, pretty exciting stuff. Happy to talk here with my two friends. Gay is good. And,
Is it though?
Say it again to the camera.
Gay-
If you
Say
were
you like
if
gay.
you had God's powers, would you just take gay away so no one had to feel anything?
Or would you make yourself
would-
bisexual?
Or would you make yourself bisexual?
And if you were bisexual, would you rather have sex with me or Colton?
yes,
and please answer that.
and also just let you know I am versed, but he is strictly a top.
I'm only a top, so you would have. But I train you, so you have to.
And-
all that information answered.
is
And
it
my-
top? Is it top when?
You're bottoming.
What do you mean by that?
So we have to clean you out.
I gotta give you a scrub bath like Leonardo DiCaprio at the beginning of The Aviator. You gotta just scrub you with an
Honestly,
old brush.
and you know what you're getting in that scenario. In mine, it's purely how I feel that day.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. God is. Yeah, if God made me bi, that'd be badass.
No, you are God in this scenario.
I am God, and I make myself bi.
And and you now have to choose.
And then I now have to choose
And now you
And then you
choose.
choose.
whatever y'all think is best.
No, it's what you think is best. No, say a name.
whatever.
Just sad answer.
Casey, we're not
This
ending
is
the
just-
episode until you say a name.
You're
Say it.
so jumpable.
Say a
You're
name.
so-
Say a name.
He's so jumpable. Whatever's best, you know.
You know the name you
Whatever's
want to say.
best,
Just
man.
say it. Say it. Say a name.
I don't know, man. Maybe I'll go.
Jesus
Go,
Christ.
say it.
Yeah.
All right,
Ultimate
me and
powers.
Dylan will have sex, and then me and Colton will get double married.
Double
Double
Then
married.
who are you gonna kill? Myself. I'll kill myself.
I feel like that was a
That
petty
says
answer.
a tale of a Jesus.
We all have sex. I don't know. I don't know anymore. I'm not bi yet.
Give it up for Casey Rocket. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you
coming on
guys
the
so
show.
much. We'll see you guys soon.
We love you, bad boys.
See you on the road.
Thanks, bad boys. Bye.
Bye.